All right, so the last one I'm going to send over is Reckless Love. The other one, so All I Want is just going to be acoustic with Kyle and Danielle and Morgan. So that's going to be simple. So I'm not going to send a video on that one. But for Reckless Love, so the way we're going to do this one is we have a different arrangement that I kind of put together just a little bit ago that you'll want to make sure you re-download your chart for. So this one is, give me a second, I'm just pulling my stuff up here. So the way we're going to start this one is we're going to start with a bridge, but we're not going to do it with any of the track or anything. So we're not going to do a track on this one. It's just going to be starting with the bridge. And I would say probably starting the pad. So start the pad and just do it over with the pad. I think it'll sound good. So there's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. There's no wall you won't kick down, lie you won't tear down, coming after me. And I would say whoever's singing that, I can't remember if it's Danielle or Morgan, but whoever's singing that one, I would say, which actually is Danielle, I just looked it up. So Danielle, as you're singing that one, keep it very free. You don't feel like you gotta stay overly synced up in rhythm, but it's very free. And then you're gonna, I would say, repeat as you feel the moment. I don't think I need to put a number on it. Just kind of feel the moment and repeat it a few times until you feel like, all right, I think we've sang that enough. Let's move on. And then from there, go ahead and go into the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God. Sing that low. And I would say, Jeff, that's probably a good spot for you to hit your bass. Maybe come in, Caleb and Kyle. Maybe come in with some guitar punches. Just like some full whole notes as you're going through those. Nothing too big though. Chris maybe some cymbally stuff to kind of bring it all together. And that's going to lead us right into the second verse. So then that's when we'll start the track. We'll let that last one hang over the overwhelming, never-ending, reckless love of God, and then let that hang, and then start the track, and then it'll count you in, and we'll go. And when I was your foe, still your love, pum, 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 ka. And then so that's everybody's kind of out at that point. When I was your foe, still your love fought for me. So on fought, we'll kind of get into that groove. Chris, you can kind of get into that groove with a hi-hat snare kind of groove right at the beginning there. The bump, 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 cat, bump, 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 cat. So when I was your foe, still your love fought for me. One of the things I do, Danielle, and I'll let you decide what you want to do, but when I sing that verse, what I'll do is I'll do the first one lower and then bump it up the octave on the when I felt no worth, you paid it all for me. Bring it up the octave. It kind of brings it brings it to life a little bit differently. So feel whatever works best for you, though, I think is fine. And then leading that into that, we go from that verse into the chorus. All the over, and that one's nice and big and full. And then we're pretty much at that point. We're going this song is going to be as we usually do it. At the verse 2, that chorus, and then we're bringing it down, and then we'll go in. So 7's going to be pretty low. So Jeff is probably you doing some Jeff things right there, and Kyle, feel free to kind of fill in some of those gaps too, just to kind of, we don't have keys, so anything you guys can do there would be great. Out of 7 into 8, it kind of keeps that vibe. No shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up, coming after me. It builds a little bit, so bring a little energy the second time, but not too much. And then at 9, we're going to start driving it. It says full on the chart, but this is really got a kind of a drive home. Chris, I think you're starting with a floor tom snare type feel. Bop, 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 and you were just riding that wave all the way until the second time through. So you're starting it low, you're driving it all the way to the second time, and you can stick there or you can kind of bring it to something else. That's just kind of like my go-to, but if you have another way to kind of crescendo through that section and let it loose at 10, I think that's kind of the goal overall. So start low at 8, and then build it the second time through. 9 is going to be drivey, but don't give it all the way too fast, kind of crescendo even further, take it up a notch on the repeat, as much as you got of a drive right before you punch it at 10 on the and then that's going to lead us right into the outro. And I said those numbers; those may not actually be wrong. I need to adjust those numbers, but you kind of get the vibe: the bridge, and then the last chorus there, and then we'll open it up and nice and big and full on the outro that Kyle, you're playing the lead there for, and then I would resolve then on the. I got to see what key you guys are playing in. And then you resolve on that A there at the very end. And then once you guys resolve on that, and then you'll go into a reprise. The reprise, I would just vamp over that outro, the F sharp minor, E, D, A, just kind of vamp over through that. Chris, that's when we'll kind of stick with 4. I say 4 on the floor. I know it's a dotted quarter for your 6/8, but you kind of know what I mean. And then kind of going over and over with the outro with that until the host walks off stage. And then I would go ahead and go into just 10 out. I don't think you need to do more than that. You could do more than that if you feel like it. Danielle, Morgan, Kyle, I'll let you guys decide what you want to do, whether you start at 9 and go out or start at 10 go out. So it doesn't matter to me. Either way, I think that's a good way to wrap it up. And at the very, very end, I would say you can kind of do a big trash and stick. The first one, I don't know if you need it. I think you can probably just resolve and wash, or again, I'll let you decide. It doesn't matter. You can do a trash and stick at the end of that one. So, and that is it, guys. That is everything from me for the weekend. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Ask them, text me, call me. I'm happy to help. I'm planning on not being there Wednesday, but if for some reason something changes, let me know, and I'm happy to jump in and help in any way I can. So good luck, everybody. I'm praying for you, and I will see you on the weekend.